Hello hatchlings, my name is RusticDragon and welcome to episode 3 of TimeCraft. This episode we have some stuff planned. We are hoping that in this episode me and Splashes are going to be finishing the zombie pigment farm on top of the nether roof. But before we can actually do that, yeah, I'm like 5 hours ahead of Splashes, so it's probably gonna take like 5 or more hours before Splashes actually comes on. So in the meantime, I've been doing some work. First of all, you probably noticed I am wearing some diamond armor. I felt like it was really some time to upgrade to diamond. The other thing that I did, we've got the villagers that we gathered last episode. I'm not sure if that's actually something I recorded. Last episode, when we were trying to get on top of the nether roof, we actually had to get some ender pearls, and the fastest way to do it was to get some villagers. So we got some villagers, got them over here, and I started breeding them. I currently have about maybe like 18, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 17 villagers in here. I'm actually going to breed up like 3 more, maybe 2 or 3 more. And after that we are going to be doing something, because as you know, my base consists out of, well, it's quartz. It's a giant lump of quartz, which is kind of difficult to get. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to transfer these villagers over to this area over here, which is going to be a little bit of breeding stage or a trading station for fletchers and stonecutters. We should be able to get a ton of quartz. Alright, so we will need to find a way to transfer a villager over from this area to that area without stuff screwing up. This is maybe a little more difficult than I thought it was going to be. So this is the system I've decided to come up with. I will put them in a boat, I will drive them in here, close the gates, and I will flood them up. Actually, this guy just walked in, so you're a very easy one to start with. Alright, so first of all, we are going to get a bunch of fletchers. And I should probably get some sticks for this. The reason we are going to start with fletchers is we need emeralds to lock in the stonecutters, I'm pretty sure. And second of all, the fletchers are the most annoying, because there are different types of fletchers and we need the type of fletcher that actually has the right trade. The first trade, because the reason we're going to get fletchers is we can trade sticks for emeralds. And we're going to need to... There is no barrel close. Why are you... How? Where is a barrel? Why are you like this? Oh, that did the trick. Awesome. Let's see. So, we instantly have the right type of fletcher. We lock in his trade. And then we just shove him down there, which is going to be probably less doable than I thought it would. Alright, there we go. So now just get in the hole. And the first one is in place. Awesome. So that is the process I'm going to have to go through to get all of these villagers set up. Yeah, this is going to take a while. So let me just, I'll see you when I'm done. We now have 8 fletchers with the right stick trade down here. Everybody trades sticks for emeralds. By the way, I know that I'm going to need fletching tables here, but I'm going to place those in later, because first we have got to put in every stonecutter. Now the stonecutters are actually a little bit more simple. Actually, I need more. I need one more emerald. There you go. The stonecutters are actually a little bit more simple, because stonecutters will guaranteed have the 2 trades that I want them to have. So now that the hard part is done, let's get on with the stonecutters. And there we go, we've got all our villagers figured out, stuck in their trading stations. So next thing to do is actually level all of the masons, because their quartz trades is actually one of their highest levels. So yeah, this might take a while. Alright, it took a little time and it took a lot of wood and a lot of wood chopping. But every single villager in this pile is now a master, which means every single villager in this pile has the possibility to trade 1 emerald for 1 block of quartz and 1 emerald for 1 quartz pillar, which is exactly what I need. So let me just go around, buy some quartz. Let's try to get some work done on our temple. Ladies and gentlemen, we are done with the groundwork, or well, groundwork is kind of not the right word. But we are done with the footprint of this build. This is where the footprint is going to be. I'm not quite sure, I might fill in these blocks. And I also already installed some of the pillars. Now it is starting to take shape. You probably now have somewhat of an idea what this is going to look like. These pillars are all going to be up to that level. There's going to be dome on top, and there are also going to be other circle pillars on all of these, which means I just need more quartz. I require so much quartz. However, this farm, the villagers, I'm going to be fully honest, I don't think it's faster. I think it's actually a lot slower to do it with villagers than to get into the nether and just... However, it is of course a lot more safe to do it with villagers instead of doing it with nether. Also, if you look, I have 61 levels. This is giving me some experience as well, which is just very cool. Alright, we have just finished all of the pillars on all of the circles, which means we're actually very nearing the end of this build. The next thing we're gonna have to do is build the half domes. We then just have to add some accents or just some details, and then it would be done. We have worked quite a bit on the temple. We are starting with the dome in the middle. It is going to take a lot of quartz. However, for now, we first are going to meet up with Splashes, because Splashes and I are finally going to start on our farm.
So the farm we have planned today is going to be a gold farm, and it was created by Random G Games, and there will be a link to his video in the description. But with that, I suppose we can go ahead and get working on stuff. So it's going to be centered here at 70, -70, and I suppose with that, let's jump on into the first hyperspeed time-lapse, or hyperspeed build mode of this season. Now have ourselves a lovely gold farm, and you know, this actually went quite a bit faster than I was expecting, and I'm not sure if it's just me, but it feels really Christmassy here. And so I guess we're having Christmas in April. It's April, right? Yes, it's April.
It is April, yes, that's correct.
So we've gone ahead and built up the main portion of the farm here, as well as this area, which will eventually lead to the killing chamber. So the pigmen will run around here and all wind up in this little area and all fall down. That is supposed to stay up. Make sure that never comes down. Maybe we should make that an iron trapdoor. Because if we make an iron trapdoor, then people can't break it.
But where would we find iron?
I don't know. I don't know who might have iron.
I have no clue.
Okay, so we'll make that an iron trapdoor just to make sure that people stay safe here. Down here, we're going to start working on our sorting system, which should be a relatively simple thing. And finally, at long last, after like 5 hours of working on this thing, we finally have the storage system done, as well as the rest of the farm. So let's just go ahead and stick all these objects in place. So for the labels of which chests are which, whoopsie, that doesn't go there. just like that. And then rotten flesh. And then these last ones, for now, will just be sort of universal things. But eventually they will be for zombie pigman heads. But with that, I believe we can now go up and finally test this farm to see if it's working. And my goodness, I am really scared. I am actually shaking. I'm actually literally shaking right now. Okay, do you want to give the farm its inaugural test, Rustic?
Sure.
So
Got-
we just go ahead and stand here. In this chest, we have a bow with infinity.
Now there is bow with infinity.
Now there's the bow with infinity. And you just take it and you just shoot one of the pigmen on the outside. And hopefully everything should work well.
Alright. You ready?
Yeah,
Why am I
let's
taking
try
the
this.
air? Okay. Pew! I shut him off as well.
Oh, goodness gracious, there's so many of them.
Oh wait, they're trying to come for me. I'm just gonna...
It's not looking. Oh my goodness, Cobra, I turned off.
Oh god, it's loud.
Turned off
It's
the
really
mobs.
loud. Okay, hostile mobs are going to be turned down.
And they're dying really fast here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really dying. I'm not gaining any experience though.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, there we go. I suddenly gained 18 levels of experience.
I did notice that... Oh, okay. There's something wrong with the line of sight, however. Because only now when I got up again, the new wave came. That's something we might have to fix. Alright, and as you saw, we finished the gold farm that we did together with Splashes. It was a lot of fun, but as with everything I seem to do with Splashes, there were a lot of problems. But it was definitely fun. So, now that we finished that, I decided to go back to the one project that seems to be a little bit less annoying, or less triggering, or at least has less problems. I did some more work on the temple, and if you look at this, it is looking magnificent. The first dome is completely done. As I said, there will be some additional domes on all of these parts as well, which is still going to take quite a bit of quartz. Like really quite a bit of quartz. But I think we will be able to finish this episode, and I'm really excited. So let's crack on with it. Yeah. That seems about right. That's luckily I didn't lose any levels. It's not like I've been getting absolutely pummeled by these zombies. Now there's even a drown. Where are all these coming from? It's actually... See, what? What is going on? Oh god. There's just no way. How are there this many? Where did you... Where? How? Where are they coming from? I've been... What is this? And at last the final of the domes is done. This took an unbelievable amount of quartz. This is absolutely unbelievable. Now, of course, the build isn't fully done. There are some details that I'm going to put in a bit. But before we do that, just I want to show you guys some statistics. The way I got my quartz was trading in sticks for emeralds and trading in those emeralds for quartz. The amount of sticks I have crafted. This build took 128,000 sticks. That is so many sticks. Let me put in the final details and let's show off and finish this build. And there we have it, the finished result of our temple. We've done a lot of work on this recently. It's not completely finished yet. There's going to be some light sources in the top and actually on the top of these domes as well, because right now that's just a hostile mob magnet. I've also removed the scaffolding over here. We now make use of a very nifty water, or a very nifty soul sand powered water elevator, which is just way faster anyways. Of course the bottom is going to need some blocks because this currently looks quite awful. However, that is something for a later episode. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.